Hello, hello, beautiful memories. So this is actually the second time I started recording this since I didn't realize that I left my desktop audio on, so it was actually picking up the Trigun audio, which was something that, well, I didn't want to do, because I might get dinged for that. But, so yeah, we're back to a silent stream, but you can watch Trigun on Crunchyroll. It's all there, both the new one and the old one. But yeah, we're starting with episode 4 today of the old Trigun show, which I highly recommend. And if you haven't watched it, to just, I guess, put it on alongside me and just watch it. I'll do my best not to give any spoilers. But yeah, let's go. This is such a good intro. Hopefully it doesn't get dinged from my singing along. Oh man, but I know the cells for that intro exist out there somewhere, and I'd absolutely love to get my hands on them. I collect animation cells from old anime and TV shows. I have a couple from Trigun, but I'd like to get my hands on more. The ones online tend to be a little more expensive than my price range than I can really have in my price range. But I do know they exist, and so that's something. Look at him, he's iconic. So there's this one guy, I see him on TikTok. I don't have a TikTok, but I see him on YouTube Shorts every once in a while. He makes music out of like the strangest things, and he just has this very funny way to him. Like when he does these songs, he's just kind of really jamming out, really just going like, yeah. And he's got these tiny little glasses that remind me so much of Vash, and he feels like Vash in my mind. Ooh. Oh man. Graves. Forced vacation. Guess she's just very good. Oh, are you playing Old Maid? Oh, she's so adorable. Ooh. I just love how much that guy just looks like an Old West cowboy. Like everything about this is all just Old West cowboys, but especially that guy's character design. And slime who don't appreciate tranquility. A robbery in my jurisdiction? Oh my gosh, it's Waluigi. I love this guy's character design too, like again, I love old anime. Like that's a big thing, just older anime. I love his character designs and the art style. feel like a lot of that charm has been lost nowadays, so. It's interesting seeing an anime adapting something with an older style nowadays. But there's still a level of just charm in old things like this. If you think about it, like every single one of these is a hand-drawn cell. Like somebody sat down and drew out every single one of these. His name's Stan. I don't care how many have to die. Ooh. See, this is what reminds me of that one guy, the TikToker. Like this is just how he is when he makes music. I feel like he should sample Vash. Like he needs to sample Vash. It would make me so happy. He's too busy dancing to notice. This is a drunken master monk right here. When you post an opinion online. I love this man so much. No mere idiot would scream like that. He's a massive idiot. I love the way that these episodes are set up too. Each one's its contained story, but it really gives a lot of life to these little towns. I like how you can recognize things. Best friends right here. Best friends. And here we have Vash being a little creeper. This man is a disaster. He's an utter disaster. But look at this guy. He looks straight up like Cassidy. Oh man, he's not going to take that well. It's very clear that there's some disparity here. Just the tension, it's so palpable. Even when you've seen this before, it's just... Oh man, this writing. That gun wasn't even gonna fire in the first place. I love that about him. He's absolutely brilliant. He knows what he's doing. But he tries to do his best to come across like an idiot. Would easily kill their own family for a little money. Are you sure those are the best people for the situation? I don't think so. I think you just kind of went for the lowest common denominator here, you know? Yeah, that's what I'd be worried about. Oh, that guitar riff. Yeah. Trigun's music. Oh my god, is he in defeat? I think he might be in defeat. I don't know what to do with this information. Do I want to continue watching this anime? Where's the wagon and the money? He might try something stupid. They're listening to the radio to see if anybody's saying anything. Is that the money? Looks like that's the money. Oh, Vash. I wish I knew how much that money, how much buying power that money had in the Trigun world, because it's like, you know, it could be like an old-timey cowboy movie where money's worth a lot more than it would be today. But it's also the future, so who knows? Maybe inflation means that can only really get you a couple of glasses of beer, maybe a loaf of bread. Oh, again, that sound design. There's that cat again. Tying himself up again. You could have slipped the ropes at any time. How is there still more glass to break at this point? Has anyone ever told you that you lack affection? We see a moment. The gunslinger hesitates. Oh. Her parents lie under that ground, so barren that crops would not even grow. All my memories are of them working, covered in dirt. But after 10 years, they made the sandy soil arable. "15 years ago, the land that they'd put everything into was stolen from them by your father." That's what I love about this anime. It's it's a world that's so full of people and their stories and their struggles and their lives. It's very similar to Cowboy Bebop in that way. I'm glad that guy's alive. How the love of a daughter and the passage of time can change a man. Again, I really like the characters that are in this episode because you understand where they're coming from. You understand it. Like, they're trying to live their own lives, they make mistakes, and you know, with the that rancher guy, he wants to get revenge for something that's truly horrible. You know? It's like, what do you do in a situation like this? I love this part too. He tells her not to look away, to understand what has happened in the past. It's like, what is justice in this situation? Like, there's clearly justice, but it also deprives someone of their father. one thing I like about Trigun is that one thing about it, it's about ending the cycle of pain. Like, there's clearly people that are trying to perpetuate it, but ultimately, Vash is working to create a world where he is not needed, you know, where a gunslinger isn't needed. You could see that he was one of the people invading the town. He's clearly got a grudge as well. But his grudge is more of a personal just desire for more power. When Vash is intense, he's intense. But yeah, that's episode 4. Um, yeah, there's definitely quite a lot that's going on in this show. It asks questions that are difficult and they don't have very clear-cut answers. People have lots of different answers to them. Again, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. If I was actually going to write an essay about it, I'd probably have more coherent opinions. But I'm just trying to make some comments and stuff on the show without going into any spoilers since I've watched it before. But it's been a while. It's been a while, and so it's really nice getting to revisit some of the plot lines and some of the characters and some of the things that it talks about. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a drink of water. Oh wow, I think my mic even picked that up. Wow. Yeah, it's a good mic. It's a good mic. I just don't have the best setup for it right now. Hmm. Na 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 na. That is the law of equivalent exchange. That's another one that I kind of half want to watch because, again, original Full Metal Alchemist, not Brotherhood. It's been years since I've seen it. One of the first anime that I've watched. This one's the first. This is the first time since that, like, years ago, ancient times, back when the universe was created. I might need better physics for my hair. I'm just looking at it right now. Hair physics. Any of, like, honestly, my favorite thing to rig is anything with physics. So, like, hair, booba. I also put a little bit of physics on my clothes a lot of the time because I like having a little bit of that realistic kind of clothing look. Kid wants a gun to play with. I love how this is shooting this. How it frames it all. Like the moments before the shootout happens. I'm sure it's gonna be that easy. I love how terrifying this man is. Tomato juice. Single gunshot. But how many that he's able to do. The mayfly known as love. He's like, oh my god, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You used up all your bullets already. You can tell. No, child, do not take one of the guns. Use the toy gun. Please do not arm the child. Oh, look at him. For the price of one bullet, I can eat 4 hotcakes. All he wants to do is help. All he wants to do is help. But hey, these people need a level of help that I don't think he'd be able to give any other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures. The real Vash the Stampede. He just wants to live his life. Man just wants to live his life. Little old lady. Just vibing. The rocket launcher. How'd they get up there? They look so dangerous. Oh my gosh. Like, why are they up there? I mean, I guess they're up there to look down at everything, but what are you doing? Oh, she's got... Thank goodness. They're gonna destroy their entire town looking for Vash the Stampede. I am extremely sorry to disturb you. I like how they have a mission control on this short notice. They really threw some rocks at a bee's nest, huh? No, no, no. I mean, yep, I'd say bee's nest. Bee's nest. He's not a wasp. He's a bee. Places in dire straits. I have no words. I really don't. I don't understand how this man exists. The Nebraska family. For 700 years. We released ourselves for good behavior. It's called a jailbreak. I think that's the only way that that he likes to communicate. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I love these frames. I love these frames so much. I wonder how. Although, if there were somebody that was able to catch or Vash the Stampede, it would be a small child. Like, I don't know. I just feel that way. He's back at the same saloon. I'm sure they've caught him. I love how this really talks about how ghost towns happen, you know? It's like something dries up, something stops working, and then suddenly the town is dying and it's dying and dead, and those who have money can leave, but if you don't have enough money to leave, you're trapped in a dying town. And it's sad, it's tragic, it's I have to keep moving. There's a level of intensity that we're seeing here in this man's face that we don't normally get to see. He's looking for somebody. He needs to see somebody. Are you sunk after only one shot? Just firing off his fist like that. I love how you had enough time to do that. This is the episode where we start getting to see the real intensity of Vash the Stampede. And this is where she finally believes it, because she finally can see Vash the Stampede. And not just an idiot in red. The Nile is a river. The rumors really do blow things out of proportion. Takes her a good 5 episodes, you know. Could take longer. He's rescuing the civilians. I love that he's using a blowtorch to light his enormous cigar. And the dedication that he's showing here to rescuing everyone. Honestly, the main guy in this town looks kind of like the main guy in the last town, not gonna lie. Well, then you don't seem to know Vash the Stampede. Doesn't want to kill. Makes you a hypocrite. I know at some point you've killed those who gave you a hard time. How do I know? Because you haven't had your turn yet to be killed. It's pretty interesting, too. Oh gosh, I'm loving characters like Vash. I really do. Oh my gosh. Like, there's just so much to him. Like, he just kind of comes across as an idiot on the surface, but then if you actually dig down, you actually dig deep, you get such a different person there. He's just so cool. And I hope that everyone else thinks that he's just as cool as I think he is by the end of this. He might be a fool, but he's not an idiot. This is like the trolley problem. This is the trolley problem. Advanced trolley problem. Just the heartbeat. He's able to shoot it enough times to redirect it off course. Six bullets. 5 bullets. I love the fact that he spins it too, and he knows exactly when to fire it. This is why. This is why he doesn't use it against the people that won't be able to handle it. He's a lot like Spider-Man, from what I understand. I mean, think about it. He dresses in red, makes quips all the time, acts like a complete and utter idiot, and he could probably kill everyone that he goes up against, but because he doesn't want to kill them, just because he doesn't want to kill them, he holds back against them all. Love and peace. Love and peace. Well, you heard what he said. Love and peace. Come on. Again, that's the best part, that she's just like, I can't believe it. I can't believe this guy that I've built up in my head to be this big, scary outlaw. That I'm so willing to deal with this big, terrifying outlaw. But as soon as she starts dealing with this complete and utter idiot, well, that's when she's like, I can't do with this. I can't do this. But then again, she was also planning on bribing him with donuts, so I mean, she probably had at least like some level of like what she believed. Like, cause I mean, like, think about it. But like, outlaws probably like donuts. If you really think about it, outlaws probably really do like donuts. But you know, money, donuts, you know, like what was she expecting with those donuts, you know? Dancing around. My next model is actually going to be, the longer one holds on to the memory, the longer one lives in the past, the deeper the memory they hold on to is. Oh man, I remember this episode. Oh, this one's good. Oh, it's Miguel O'Hare from Spider-Verse. I might have to watch, I know this one's a two-parter, so I said I'd be watching 4 through 6. I might be watching 4 through 7 today, just so that we can get the second half of that two-parter in. I feel like this part is kind of boring. I'm just watching the intro and dancing along. I hope you guys just realize it's just me being obsessed with this music, just really vibing along to it. I do like how they have stuff for the next episode in the intro too. It's not just the same intro every time. They just use some of the scenes from the episode itself in the intro. I'm not bored. I'm just tired. I don't get very good sleep very often. It's just a bad habit of mine. I wonder if my cat's in here. Sometimes she likes to hide in my room here. Oh man, I wanted to see that height there. We tried to kill you. Yeah, but he's also an outlaw, so I don't think he'd be able to accept the money either way. My chair was stuck. Darn tootin'. Isn't that right? He bites you. She's so grumpy. He does not want babysitters. She's about to commit murder. She's about to go for that bounty. So cool. I really like these. Isn't that gorgeous? Holy moly. Calling in the Nebraska family saved the day, for sure. I love her design. She is so pretty. She is so pretty. I understand. I understand. Supersonic sodium. I love that bodyguard. So ominous. Just pouring one out. You were just tired. Just such a, like a silhouette. Such a powerful one. A fairy princess. Ants. Yes. Like cucumbers? Cabbages? Broccoli? The Pandora's box we were given by God. Idiot. This idiot. Utter idiot. I like how she's looking in the trash. I think he'd be in the trash. That's pretty, honestly. You some Makima fans sitting there. Makima fans. Makima fans. Oh man, she'd rather do paperwork. Damn. All right then. Also, I like the 2 moons. Rooster boy, early bird. Pochi. She's calling him Pochi. They translated it as Spot, but again, as with all the Chainsaw Man references I've been making, Pochita, you know? I really wish that I knew the etymology of that. It's Miguel O'Hara. I don't like sleeping with men. Well, I guess he's sleeping outside. Left him out in the cold. Again, Makima fans, they would be like, I mean, I'm saying this as I like Makima's design. I like her character, but I'm just saying she makes people go a different way. She makes people say things I don't think they'd say otherwise, you know? Would you dare make her cry? Does it mean like puppy? Man, Treble even seems to be following him now. I like how she can tell. It's like, this is not gonna end well. That high pitched voice. I love the way that he's moving. It's Miguel O'Hara from Spider-Verse. Everyone at Miguel O'Hara from Spider-Verse. Oh, rip. I can't believe it, it's Makima. Am I being punished? City was so badly destroyed, yet no one was killed. Do you know what? These people, parched in both body and soul, abused one another, stole from one another, despised one another. Because of you. I was thrown into hell, and I stayed alive. Stayed alive. Like, it's just so powerful. Like, that red sun. It's such an ominous thing. I love this too, that this is where it's confirmed that he's not entirely human. That he still looks exactly the same as he did that long time ago. You know, there's all the other little things they kind of hint at up until this point, but this is the first time that this is really confirmed, that there is something truly unnatural about him. She's gonna blow it, specifically so she can kill him. Seems like he knows a little bit more about the plants than the plant engineer might. Maybe he was pouring out a battle for one of them. Is did care? Why can't I have my revenge? I like how his apology is that he didn't want to hurt anybody else. Again, the cycle of pain. I don't know. And he carries that guilt that she has the exact same thought as that other woman, except for two completely different reasons. I love that so much. Oh, he's so cool. Oh my god, I'm just, as a character, just thinking about like all of this, just, I think watching this show, I guess this isn't a two-parter, so we're probably going to stop here, but just watching this show when I was younger, I think it really influenced the types of characters that I liked. Like, for instance, Vash. Vash is a person who's so multifaceted, multi-layered, and he carries quite a lot of guilt with him. Funny enough, I also was a very big fan of the science fiction TV show Doctor Who, specifically because I like the Ninth Doctor for very similar reasons. They're both very similar characters in that sense of they're very silly, but when you see them get serious, it's actually just incredibly, it's just incredibly powerful. And you know, Christopher Eccleston, which is the actor who plays the Ninth Doctor, he's talked about his role. He's talked about like all the things that he has really brought into it. And it just with things like this, you really have to think about, you know, why are these stories being written? Where is the inspiration for them coming from? What are they trying to say? And I think that's an incredible thing. Like, I wish that I had the power to tell a story like this, to write a character like this. Because I do like writing stories. I do like making things. Like, I actually have a comic that's in the works right now. But this is just a level of writing and a level of kind of characterization that I can only really hope that I could achieve. But yeah, I think we'll be ending here then, since this wasn't actually a two-parter. I always assumed it was just because of how powerful kind of it is. But oh yeah, the kid from this previous episode is going to show up in this episode. BDN. Yeah, that's where we're going to stop for today. And be starting up again maybe next week. I'll have to actually think about what I'm going to be doing for next week. Things might be a little odd for me because of some personal situations, personal things. So there might be Trigun next week, might not be Trigun. Wait, no, I think there is Trigun. Yes, I've already scheduled it. I've already made the schedule. Yeah, it's gonna be Trigun again on Friday next week, and hopefully after that, we'll see how things pan out. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. Thanks for watching, and I do hope that you come back next week so we can continue watching our way through Trigun, the original and the best. I don't know, I haven't seen Stampede, so I can't say any of that, but I still think it's probably going to be the best in my book. But yeah, goodbye and make some good memories. Love and peace.